So last episode, I revealed my plan. What can I do with all these mushrooms? And the answer is we can make more mushrooms. I'm not sure how we can make more mushrooms. I think we can. It's my most brilliant plan. We're gonna make a mushroom farm. And today, I have some of the stuff we need. I don't have all of it. We need some machines that I have those machines. We need lava, water, and some other things. And, macerators. I forgot macerators. That's the one thing I forgot. Or pulverizers. Pulverizers would work too. I'm walking backwards. I don't know why I've chosen to do this, but this is fine. So let's get started with the build then. Welcome to the factory. Today I'll be showing you all what kind of processes we're gonna need to do. So we'll begin with induction smelting over here. Just have them all lined up. Oh yes, perfect. Energy cabling, yes. Hook that into there as well. We're gonna need to get power from the supply over here, which is, it's a bit of a distance. So we might use wireless energy transfer. I don't know. That's where the energy's gonna come from, though. It's gonna come from that direction. So we got our induction smelting set up. These will need sand, which is why we need cobblestone. Yeah. And we also need cobblestone to be a fuel to make, slag. I think it can make slag. Let me check. Cobblestone. So then I realized we can turn slag into gold and coal dust, and we can get it from cobblestone. Yes, it does. 2 cobblestone, and it gives you a 100% chance of slag. Which, if you get slag, you can do absolutely. You can turn slag into gold and coal dust. Am I reading this right? You can turn slag into things that is not made from. It's made from cobblestone in this case. We also have 3 phytogenic insolators, which are gonna go over here. Probably separated because there's a bunch of inputs and outputs on the side. I want to make sure these are done right. Okay, and yeah, that's most of the setup. We also need sawmills, which are gonna be making parts of the stuff. Those are gonna be farther away because these actually need to be, just slightly farther, because we still have to turn all the slag and stuff into phytogrow. And then after a while, I came up with a bit of a good plan to get a lot of slag. Not really a lot of options here for how we're gonna make something become itself again. And what I mean is, we need to make nickel into ingots, right, to get some rich slag, but then we need to make those ingots back into a nickel block, which is basically impossible. However, there is netherrack, and netherrack, if I remember correctly, you can make it from this. Yeah, so you take 8 and you crush it in a combiner, and you get a nether quartz block. How do you get 8? Well, you do this, or you throw it in the induction smelter, and you end up with I don't remember, but like it's you get quartz from the induction smelter. You get 4. So 8 to 1 is not a good ratio here. We're not getting it back. And then my plan changed, and we're making normal phytogrow now instead of rich phytogrow. I don't know why I was gonna make the rich stuff. If you take anything, you take iron dust, you throw that in there, you turn the iron ingot back into dust, and you can throw it in there again. So you only need 2 ingots for this. Alright, so we need a piston, 2 flint, 1 redstone reception coil, and 2 copper. Alright, so I'll show you all the first step. Redstone reception coil. Pretty simple. We already have this set up. We don't need to make a reception coil yet. We only need 1 of these, I'm thinking. I think it should be able to handle all the different ones. I mean, we don't even need 6 blast furnaces, or whatever. And I also said we're gonna need a transfer node, but these things are pretty simple to make, so I might make those in a second. Now, we do need a way to make sand as well, because these do run on sand, of course. So, sand comes from this, which can be made by macerating any kind of glass. You make sand from that, apparently. Cobblestone, gravel, has a chance of sand. But, of course, you don't need to waste your time with that. throw this into a macerator, and then you have sand. Simple. Okay, we got it. Circuit. Boom. Yep. Done. Alright. So next thing I'm going to make is the actual energy transfer nodes. Those are going to be pretty simple, I think. There's a slight issue. We are out of redstone, basically. For the most part. Except I do have enough to make one of these, so we might have to stop by the backpack station and make a few copies of this. We only need 2 for now, but we might want to make 3 because then I'll not have to come back here and make more. So we're back again, and we're ready to set things up. So I'm not actually able to set these up yet because I don't have the thing. I need to hook these into the thing. I need a GPS node so I can actually make this thing transfer to another one. But I'll get that in a second. Alright, I got a GPS marker from our station over there that launches things. There we go. That should be what we need. Alright, so all we need to do is set up the second one and hook this into it. Alright, I hooked it up. We take this over to the other one and plug this into it, and it should just transfer energy to the other node. Now, there is a thing that is pretty interesting. You can change how much this goes for. As you can see, it's transferring a lot of energy now. Very nice. I like to put it at full for both of them, but the other one's set at 500, so it's technically not full. You know, that's fine. I don't think it makes a difference, really, because it is still going really fast. This is just ridiculous amounts of energy. And you may be wondering, why is this not working? Well, because I didn't configure it. Ha! And I was smart before this. I made a ton of logistical transporters, which are going to be taking all of these, which are going to be the sand, I think. Okay, we want to take the yellow ones from the top. Okay, yep. So yellow will go out the top. I soon realized that having 6 of them in a row doesn't really work very well. Alright, now I've started hooking these things up. As you can see, I have 2 layers separated here for each different system that we're going to need. So we're going to need one that handles the output, one that handles the input, and one that handles all the sand and stuff, and slag. So the slag is our output, which is what we want. That's what this section is going to be doing. It's going to be taking out slag. Yes, it's going to take the slag to somewhere fun. The sides, I've decided, will do the inputs. So on this one, it needs to be input. Boom. And then we need to separate these before they cause issues. So no more issues there. This one also needs this side to be blue, because otherwise it would output into this thing, and that's not good. So then, for the most ridiculous part of this setup, this is going to go in the center. It seems kind of strange, because, you know, you don't expect this to happen. But the input's going to be through the back, so we'll have a rear input. Is it a thing? And now to get the system started, let's go ahead and give it a test run. What we need is some iron ingots. Yep, that's pretty much it. Oh, wait, where are they? Where are my iron ingots? I'm trying to tell a story here about how we make iron ingots and make infinite slag, an infinite slag generator for those people who are following this as like a tutorial or something. I'm not sure why anybody would do that. That's like a terrible plan. So I'm going to be making probably about, I would say 3 for each one, just to be safe, so that's 9 in total. I'm not using all my induction smelters, for some reason, because I don't really know why. I just chose not to use all of them. I think it's because they would take up too much space and stuff, but that's probably just an excuse, if we're being honest. So we throw it in the pulverizer, and we're going to find out what happens. So we'll have outputs there and there. Okay, so, water and lava. That's what you need. We're gonna place the water running this direction on the bottom, and the lava is going to run across the top of the water. Ow! That hurts. That's not fun. Don't step in lava, kids. It's dangerous. Okay. Well, I think we burnt the water source. Yes, we definitely did. I'm gonna die now. Yeah, that's what I get for stepping in lava. Alright, so now we're setting up a macerator, which is going to be handling all of this stuff. And I hope this really doesn't explode, because these things can't explode. If you're not careful and you hook them up through too much energy, they do explode. But it seems fine, so I guess that's going to be good. We now use our logistical transporters to take them and throw them into there. Or no, into this part of the system. Ha! Take that. Boom, sand is going in, and it's gonna be going into that one. Yeah, look at that. We are turning iron into slag, and slag back into, iron. This is ridiculous. Okay. Now there is one last thing we have to set up in this system, and that is a way to take care of all the stuff that comes out of it. We need to store all of it somewhere. Simplest solution is to get a chest, but I don't have any wood right now. So we're gonna have to go looking for some wood. Okay, I just found some palm wood in my inventory, apparently. It was stored in here with the rest of it. But, and a bunch of ore, so, you know, we'll just use that. We'll get a good few jumps in before we go. Whoa. Oh crap, we almost made it on the mushroom. And it's produced its first slag. Very nice, very, very nice. The top of this is not outputting. It should be outputting red. Go red. Go into the machine. Become more of that stuff. Okay, good. And that is our finished slag generator. Very nice. In the next episode, we're going to get started on the automatic crafting system. We're also going to work on a bit of a tree farm. It's not a wood farm, it's a tree farm. But anyway, if you guys have enjoyed today's episode, you know, please consider liking and subscribing. If you guys got comments, questions, or suggestions, leave them down below. I always read every comment, for the most part. Unless I'm not here. But then, I'll still get to it later. So, yeah. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time when we make the tree farm. Hopefully, that's what we make.